today once again from the Dalai Lama, Daily Advice from the Heart. And it's 365 days, and we are on day 288. And the topic of the Dalai Lama's advice is meditations on speaking mindlessly. So if you have diarrhea of the mouth like me, this is one you want to pay particularly good attention to. So I'm going to read it and I'm going to share my thoughts. And that's what we do here on Mindful Minute. 288. The problem of language is found in many other fields as well. In politics, for example, politicians develop simple policies to deal with complex problems that are linked to many different factors. They act as if they could find solutions by means of concepts and words such as Marxism, socialism, liberalism, protectionism, and so on. Amongst the host of cases and conditions responsible for any given situation, they isolate one or two and fail to make the others and take the others into account. They therefore never find an adequate response, and misunderstandings are eminently possible. In my view, this itself is the source of many problems. Unfortunately, we have no option but to use words and concepts. And isn't that a doozy? I think this is extremely apropos right now and always. One thing that's been going through my mind is that we have all this information and all this immediate access to everything. And all these bad things have happened for many, many years, right? All this, infighting or whatever it is has been around. And it's in our face so much right now. And there are so many opinions that get to be shared, like mine right now. And I guess what this reading is telling me is that there isn't a simple answer to everything, right? When there's and especially when it's an emotional situation, there is so much tied to that. And everyone, in my opinion, and I think I've read about this recently, but everyone, in my opinion, is trying to make sure they don't feel bad, is trying to stay away from having pain or stay away from losing things, correct? So if we're constantly trying to use words that don't really define clearly the emotions or concepts or solutions, it's of course going to get miscommunicated and misunderstood. So it might be the communication is fine, but the person hearing it may not understand the context, the meaning. So I think we get to be really careful. We get to be careful with our words. We get to be careful when we're listening. And we get to practice this word that's been said tons and tons of times of discernment. But I'm going to use the Dalai Lama's language, and I'm going to say, let's speak mindfully. And I think this is for me, this is a super important message. And I appreciate you being here. I'm super excited. Coming up on October 27th, I have something coming up. It's going to be a live online speaking event where I interview 8 people, and it's on the topic of joy. And who doesn't need more joy? So when I have that information, I will send it out, but save the date. I'm going to be here and on a live event with some great speakers. So I will be back soon, sending you so much love, and have a beautiful day. Hi, Jackie. Woohoo. Bye.